Hi, everybody, and hello from the Premier Collectibles headquarters. I happen to be in Nashville, so I dropped by and look what they happen to have ready for me. 18,000 vinyls, not really, but close. And they can be yours soon. We're going to let you know about that because that link may be live today or tomorrow sometime, but I just wanted to hang out with you because it's book season and it's nostalgia season. It all kind of goes together because, Scott, can you model for everyone the yellow vinyl, the yellow electric youth? Oh my God! Come on now. And wait, Olivia, can you model the teal blue out of the blue?
Let's get everyone
That's
involved.
my favorite. Wait, we have to show them the color.
We need the
though.
vinyl.
I don't know. Let's take the vinyl out. Here, I'm putting you on the spot, girl. Guys, look at that color.
Gorgeous.
It goes with the top I'm wearing in the Legendary video, weirdly. There's so much happening. So thank you guys. And then, of course, the book's coming out. But here's the super fun part. You can get one of these numbered, signed copies now. But when I tell you they're almost gone, I mean they're almost gone. So first of all, thank you guys for the love and support because this has been such a labor of love. Like, I can't even tell you how much, it's gonna sound funny, how much fight or flight I've been in writing this thing. Goes. I was touring and writing, and my collaborator, Richard Buskin, shout out. I mean, a lot has gone into this. It's so weird how it looks so little at the end, right? Like, but it's my life, and it's over 90,000 words. And the audiobook, but you can go to Premier Collectibles /Debbie Gibson to get a copy of this numbered collectible limited amount. You can get one right now. And what else can I tell you? I'm going to sign and hang out. And are people saying hi on there?
A lot of people are saying hi.
So my manager, Heather, is
Yep.
manning the phone.
Eileen said, that blue is crisp. You ain't kidding, girl. That blue is crisp. I love it.
You can throw like questions out and stuff. Oh, we're doing the blue on the electric youth. So I'm learning all kinds of things about like the collectibles world.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
Hold on, I'm coming in on that.
Like there are certain
is beautiful.
pens. By the way, we're in like I'm gonna go stock up on milk thistle after this signing because I'm gonna have to purge the fumes from the paint pens out of my body. TMI, but you know, yeah. So this is incredible because these are gonna be bundled with the book, signed in a certain color as well. So there's all kinds of things happening. Heather, what are they saying or asking?
So there's hi from Texas. David says hi.
David.
Paul says hi from the UK.
Hi, Paul.
Let's
Is our
see.
Paul, Diamond Paul?
No, a different Paul.
A different Paul.
We love Pauls. Christine says, hi, Deb. Love the Electric Youth. Yellow vinyl. Yes, Keith, we do also. Danielle is on.
Hi, Danielle.
There's a lot of love and a lot of hearts.
Aw, we love and hearts.
And so Paul just said, can I get a signed electric vinyl? Yes, Paul, you'll be able to order it from premiercollectibles.com.
And it'll be part of a bundle, to be clear, right?
Yep.
These are bundled. You guys know Annie, Mr. Bundles. Call me Ms. Bundles.
Hi, Sammy. Sammy said hello to me.
Hi, Sammy. Wait. Here we go. Quality control. You pay extra for the eyelash. No, just kidding.
Hello from Indiana.
Oh, hi, Indiana. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. We're going to do something fun, too. We don't know what yet, but we're going to do like a golden ticket, if you will. By the way, we tried this with the box set, and nobody ever claimed it.
No one ever claimed it.
So weird.
So there's a golden ticket out there
So
somewhere.
we're gonna do it again, and we'll come up with a cool prize.
So someone just said, how do we get a signed copy? So we're here at Premier Collectibles, and Deb is signing tons of vinyl.
So stay tuned on my website, my social media here, Facebook, Instagram, my stories, in the next 24 to 48 hours for the link to order these bundles of signed. And by the way, you may like one. You may want to gift one for the holidays. If you already bought the book, if you're a collector, you're going to want both kinds of signings that I'm doing on the books. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm wearing all kinds of things today. Hi, Premier Collectibles has me live on Instagram. Hi! How are you guys? Sorry, I haven't been looking up that direction.
So Sammy just asked, what made you guys do a Facebook Live instead of Instagram?
You know, being that I just never do Facebook Lives, and I'm such an Instagram person, but I know that many of you in my audience, well, I know you guys are on Instagram. I'm always very hands-on on Instagram. I know many of you in my audience are very Facebook-centric. So yeah, we just wanted to give you some love. We're figuring it out because we never do it. hope we're doing it well.
We have a hi from Germany.
Hi! Oh my gosh! Memories of being on the Autobahn, like in 1988, 89, doing a promo tour in Germany. I don't know that I've been back since, but I love Germany. My dad is, his heritage is part German. Fun fact. And so, hi. I'll ask it for them. Do you get shipped internationally?
We do.
There you go. You can get your ship to Germany. I love that. Yeah, Electric Youth was a big album in Germany, so that's a fun one for everybody. And who else is asking what?
Oh, I have someone here from Ireland.
Oh, hi.
Fun. Oh, someone said I don't do Instagram much anymore. TikTok and Facebook. Well, welcome. I'm so glad we're here.
Amazing. How fun.
Hi, Debbie from the UK.
I actually just got this tank top in Notting Hill. Love it. At a store called, I think it's called the West Village. Right in the main shopping area of Notting Hill. I had such a great trip, you guys. And, you know, we've already mentioned, I did an appearance on Nevermind the Buzzcock, so stay tuned. We will be letting you know when my episode is out. That was so much fun. I hadn't been back to the UK since before the pandemic, and it was my last actual official vacation. And so to take another vacation was great, but to do it in the UK was like extra great. Amazing. Last week's of my friend Orfe in Burlesque in the West End, so go see her. Go check her out. Mark says, hope you'll see her in this book.
Hope you enjoyed your recent trip to Toronto, Canada. Just pre-ordered the signed book.
Yay, thank you for the love. Okay, yeah, so I played Pickering, landed in the Toronto airport. Sure. Loved the Canadian shows, and the audiences were completely off the chain. Like, I haven't played Canada in a while.
Those are gorgeous.
Solo like that, and you all had me on such a pedestal. It was incredible. Like, the energy was unbelievable. And Boys Life. And for the person who commented from Ireland, your boy Keith Duffy. Yeah, Boys Life was amazing. They were on the bill as well, and so fantastic. I was fangirling. It's always nice, like, when because a lot of my shows are totally solo, and there's no special guest or support act, and you know, cranking my music, but to actually have live music serenading me as I was getting ready was fantastic. Easy on the eyes too, those boys. Just saying. Oh, what else? What else, Heather?
I'm reading. Caleb says hello. He starts school in 2 days.
Caleb! My cubic zirconia. My baby diamond. Baby diamond deadhead. I call him my cubic zirconia. Nope, you're a full-fledged diamond, Caleb. Have a great start to school.
We have someone from Costa Rica. We have someone from the Philippines.
Wow, hi.
A lot fabulous in Calgary.
Calgary was so great. Anybody asking anything? We're just sending love.
There's a lot of love. A lot of
A
love.
lot of love, yes.
Amazing. Well, let me see if I can just tell you anything. So I'm signing, for those of you just joining us, I'm here at the Premier Collectibles office, and Premier Collectibles offers these numbered signed copies of the books. that are so beautifully done, and they're literally nearly sold out, like for that collection, for this numbered collection. So you can go to Premier Collectibles / Debbie Gibson and scoop up one of the last copies. Let's get a sellout, guys, because it goes toward my bestseller, like my potential of being on the bestseller list for the New York Times. So let's do it. Come on. Let's get me, like, I mean, I've had #1 records. Let's get me a #1 book. Let's do it. Let's all do it together and show people that our generation is like ready to rock, ready to keep rocking. But we have all generations, like as made proof by Kayla being here. And so many people have circled back around, like maybe some of you were a fan of my music in the 80s and lost track of me when I went to do theater and everything. And like, I think probably the mixtape tour with NKOTB. Thank you to my New Kids Boys, seriously, because I feel like that really kind of started reigniting things, and as did Dancing with the Stars and some other things. But, and then a lot of people of different generations have kind of found me in my music along the way. So hi. And, you know, I just did this TEDx talk here in Nashville yesterday, and Scott, you were asking what it's about. And it really is about agelessness, and it's about staying surprising, and staying vital, and staying engaged in life, and looking back to pull, I always talk about this in my concerts, to pull the good vibes from nostalgia. But the reason my shows are called Nostalgia is because we should still all be looking forward, you know? Like, you know, I get that people kind of want to relax maybe at a certain point in their life, and relaxing is great, but I don't think that that means becoming kind of disengaged in life and losing that zest and that curiosity. So that's really like the message of how I live my life, and that's like, this really is a straight up memoir. I take you back to literally like my grandparents' story, because there's stuff in there that like will inform you of where I came from, and how in my family, even my grandma was breaking stereotypes. And I think, you know, revisiting that was really fun for me. My Aunt Linda was the historian on that, which was great. And I got to connect with so many people like Betty Buckley. You know, when I did Gypsy with Betty Buckley, when you're in a rehearsal process, it's kind of sacred. So I wanted to make sure she was cool with me sharing our process, because we had a bit of an intense process. That's her word. And, you know, she is such she's just like superior to so many. I mean, she's just like top of her game, top of her craft. With Betty Buckley fan.
Oh, massive Betty Buckley.
I love that. And so I wanted to revisit that time and get her insight, and that's like a big part of a chapter in this book. Because it was a turning point for me. Like, in musical theater, there are some shows that are written maybe a little lighter on the acting front, and so you're kind of like doing a presentational thing. But a lot of theater, especially these days, is grittier and it's more visceral. But Gypsy was always that great acting piece. Like, you could take the music out of it and you've got a play, you know? And so to do that kind of caliber of acting, or to strive to do that caliber of acting, to have somebody like Betty Buckley as my teacher, playing my mother, and really like trying to get me to connect with the fact that, I say this in the book, I'll share it now, I think there's a stage mother in every mother that has a kid on a soccer team, that, you know, has a kid that might be striving to make B's. Maybe they're not striving to make A's, like, but there's a parent behind that child who is that cheerleader and that champion. And so I've always been very protective of my late mom and that phrase stage mother. But in Gypsy, you know, there's this whole thing about like the mother of Miss Gypsy Rosalie is not allowed backstage. And there was a time, Heather, Mom, sorry I'm sharing, where my mom's presence backstage was tough for me in terms of my artistry because I was transitioning in business with her and she was, right, I had to kind of like create some boundaries that were difficult. And Betty was trying to get me to fast forward there at 28, 29 years old. And so Betty and I revisited that, and it's in the book. So there's a lot of really cool things I think that you guys will enjoy, and of course all the stuff of the pop music era in the 80s when my music came out. When this came out, and hence the book. I love that we've got, see, this is the whole point of everything. The then and now of it and the way it all connects. And the way it's like the revitalized new yellow vinyl, but it's the album you all know and love from your childhood. So it's like, that's what this whole era is about to me, is connecting all of that and connecting with all of you. So, yeah, that's what's happening. Any questions out there?
No, but Troy Foreman keeps telling me I met you and your mom at our Q102 studio in 1989 when he was a DJ there in Cincinnati.
Oh my God.
So he's saying hello. Troy, I got it in for you.
Troy, listen, radio has been so good to me over the years. Like, and I even just got in my car the other day and I had my Sirius XM on and I started my car and Only in My Dreams was on. And I was like, this never gets old. It never gets old. Like the fact that I love radio because I think it's a communal experience. Like, oh my God, everybody's hearing this song right now at one time because they're trapped in their car with this station on and it's being played. Not that you can't change the station, but you get the point. So anyway, Troy, thank you. And my mom, I don't think I put this in the book. Listen, this is why you guys need to come to the In Conversations with or get a live stream ticket because this could have been a 1,200 page book to tell all the stories, but my mom, if a radio station was not playing the record like, you know, or they were playing it like it was under duress, she'd send them bagels. She was like, I'm shipping you New York bagels because there's nothing better than a New York bagel. So that was our form of payola, like bribery with bagels. Oh my God,
Yeah,
wait,
that's right.
oh, quality
There you
control.
go.
Hold on. But this is going to be beautiful. Okay, this one
That
definitely,
one,
no. Nobody's getting that one.
Quality control.
I'm taking that one. I'm making a clock out of that one. Oh yeah, let's make that a test.
There you go.
Better? What we're doing, I would have thought to do the pink. Fun fact, okay, for those of you who don't know my Body Remembers album, it just turned 4 years. And we just did the 6th single and video from it coming out this Friday. But we were going back and forth between like a pink, magenta, and the green as the color. Remember, Heather?
Yep.
And I'm so happy I went with green. And we're back. We're chartreuse on the cup. Listen, it's my birth week, and oh my God, my birthday's Sunday. Oh my God,
Sunday.
It's my literally it's my week. Peridot is my birthstone. I'm a green.
Mine too.
I'm a green girl. Oh my God. Amazing.
Mine was last week.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Yeah, this one's a little skippy. Let's see, wait.
Someone said, can't wait to get the book. Got it as a birthday present to myself.
I love that.
Right?
It's your birthday. See, trying to get this pink.
It's just a little.
It's just a little temperamental, the pink. I mean, but pink is like a big collector's color, yeah. We're going with it. I think if I keep it more on the dark part, that works better. And shout out to Nick Spanos, who directed the legendary video and did the artwork, you guys, to this album. And we have different color vinyls of this. Like this one is green or smoke. This one's a smoke, I think.
Yep, that's smoke. There we go.
Cool. And
it's a smoke show.
Like, it's a smoke show edition. Why didn't we think of that?
Why didn't we think of that? All right.
Next time.
Next time.
I think I have to write a song called Smoke Show.
That's a good idea.
Doesn't that feel kind of like a Nashville little co-writing session tomorrow? I'll tell y'all with
Y'all.
you later, after. But maybe smoke show. Maybe that you heard it here first. What else you got?
Mark's asking, did you love doing cabaret on Broadway? Any chance of a Broadway return?
Ooh.
Okay, so cabaret, I mean, like, if you forced me to say, like, I have a lot of favorite shows. I'm really lucky because I was a little theater girl who essentially had, like, a checklist of roles I wanted to play, and I checked most of them off. Like, seriously. And oddly, Sally Bowles wasn't on that list when I was younger. And I got to play Sally, and that was, I was just telling someone about this the other day. Because it was in Studio 54, it was like doing film acting on a theater stage. And Rob Marshall, like Academy Award winner Rob Marshall, came in and worked with me a little bit, and I worked with the assistant director and the associate director, because that's what happens when you get put into a show to replace some, original cast. And so when Rob came in, he was like, he really gave me this validation of my instincts, which was so incredible, because he was kind of like, Sally Bowles is such an original, and you're such an original, and what you're bringing to it is authentic, and that's what we want. And so it wasn't like as much about do it like the last girl did it and go from point A to point B. He really allowed me this freedom, and I learned a lot about my acting chops and about, oh my God, the pink, we have liftoff on the pink. These are great.
Yeah.
So I had an amazing time, and Neil Patrick Harris was incredible. And then John Cicada took over. I only crossed paths with him in it for a week, but he was so great because, listen, for a straight Latin male to come in and play that character, I thought at that time was very bold. And he really had this freedom about him that was amazing. And so I loved it so much. I loved it so much. Thank you for asking. Oh, Return to Broadway. Right now, the idea of 8 shows a week for me is like, oh my God. But Heather, my manager, will tell you, like, if the phone rang today and it was something I was dying to do, I'd be like, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to do 8 shows a week again. Let's do it. So I'm open. I mean, I've written 2 musicals. One is The Flunky with Jimmy Van Patten, and one is Skirts that I write about in the book. It's supposed to be a movie. Never got made. I turned it into a musical with Hilary Carlip and Katie Ford. And after seeing some musicals in the West End on this trip, I just got re-inspired to mount my musicals and possibly create something new with my catalog of hits. So I'd like to return to Broadway as a creator first and foremost, but at the same time, if it was the right.
What's the right role? What's your ultimate role?
I mean, that's the problem right now, is it doesn't really exist right now.
Yeah.
Because so I'd have to see if, again, I'm into agelessness, but I always wanted to do their play or song.
Mm-hmm.
And I also kind of like the idea because, I mean, I am a lyricist, but I always consider myself more of a composer musician.
Mm-hmm.
And so to kind of flip the genders of the roles in their play or song would be super cool. So that's something I've always wanted to do. And that's kind of easy to mount because it's essentially an 8-person show.
Yeah.
So that could be fun. The roles I wanted to play that I never played were Maria von Trapp and Peter Pan.
Oh.
But Kathy Rigby can have Peter Pan forever because she does it so
Queen,
well.
yeah.
I mean, she's still flying at however old she is. So yeah, it doesn't, even everyone's played Roxy in Chicago, and I talk a lot about my Velma journey in the book and how I didn't play it on Broadway, but you'll have to read the book to hear the rest about that. And I'm very candid about that because something that I just talked about last night in my TEDx is perception. When you start in the business as such a young girl, people pin a perception on you, and sometimes
Not on the Wi-Fi.
well, you need to go
Hold
on
on.
Wi-Fi and hopefully not lose that.
I don't know. I might. I'm going to move
You
over.
can keep rolling on that. You can
Yep,
just
we're
use
still
it.
going here.
I'll talk to you guys about this. I was just saying, you know, perception's a big
wanna
thing.
mess
Like
it
you
up
can,
if we go
you
to-
can put in all the work. Want to see you a certain
Should I go to
way,
the Wi-Fi?
they're not going to. So that was, you know,
I know. I
that's
just
an
don't want to mess it
interesting
up.
thing in the career. But
This is a cool angle, though. Look.
by the way, I play
Yeah, that's
Sally
great.
Bowles again in a heartbeat.
Oh,
And I
okay.
feel like Sally can be any age, and it almost like contributes more to the, I would say, a little bit of a desperation if she's older. Like, why not? Like, I'm in my 50s and I'm still trying to make it in this club, right? Like, there's something to that, and I would personally love to see what spin I would put on it now.
Yeah.
So I'll put that out there into the universe. And I talk a lot about that in the book, about how much I love belting B flats and not C's. Like I belted a C in my song Legendary last night, and I was like, oh, almost. I was like, little dip in it, you know, because it's, that note's always been the bane of my existence. I still write it into songs, oddly, but it's like a challenge for me. Hi everyone, are you back?
Well, I never really left. I don't want to lose this live, so it's still. I mean, can you guys hear me? Can you hear Deb? Can somebody say if you can?
Deadheads, can you hear me?
Somebody said, Debbie Gibson, if you could do a girls show,
Making this go so fast.
who would you like to?
Everyone hanging out.
Who would you like to tour with?
A girl show?
A girl show. If you could do a girls show, who would you like to tour with?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, Kaylee, who I met last night.
Oh yeah, Kaylee Hammock.
Kaylee Hammock was so nice and so great.
She's
And,
awesome.
Yeah, I feel like we're like kindred spirits. So why don't we just put this together now in our minds? And I think Gloria Stefan has to come because I love her. By the way, guys, fun Gloria story is that I just sent her, like, I just have to fangirl for a minute. I'm on text basis with Gloria Estefan, which still blows my mind, mind you. Like the people I have in my phone, it blows my mind. And Gloria, I sent her my Legendary video, and she wrote back, "Damn, girl, when does this drop?" And I was like, all right, that was the best reaction ever.
But wait a minute, you might as well say, when is the video? Somebody just asked, when is the video coming
The
out?
Legendary video is coming out this Friday, Michael Jackson's birthday. Because if it couldn't be my birthday, it's got to be Michael Jackson's birthday, August 29th. And it features Fred Coury of the rock band Cinderella, who's also my friend, who also does like scoring and arranging for TV and film. He's so freaking mega talented. And he played on the record and co-produced the record. And listen, there are rock stars and then there are rock stars. And he's a rock star. Like when you see him in this video, you're like, oh my God. And then DJ Ashba, who goes now by just Ashba, the guitarist, he is featured on the record and plays his arse off. And then Beybut Shamanov, who is from Kazakhstan, he's a world champion boxer. He kind of accidentally started training me for this video, and then I just roped him into doing a cameo, and it, like, he's in the whole video too. So I have these just like world champion folks on every level, like from every genre in this video. And what's Alexis's last name?
Oh, Alexis Minich.
Alexis Minich, who is from the Nevada Ballet. She's 19. She does her thing in it. And Eddie Bennett, my longtime dancer choreographer, is featured. And my Diamond Deb heads, shout out to my Diamond Deb heads, flew in from all over the country, possibly some internationally too, and are featured in the video. And one of my longtime Deb heads, Jason's son, Jacob, is in the video. We have just so many cool things happening in this video.
I'm going to move around this way.
And my Liberace piano appears in this video and hasn't been in a video in a long time. So it got picked up and moved from my Vegas home the morning of the video and returned nearly unscathed. It's now unscathed. There were a couple of things I discovered the other day that are fixed. But yeah, and Nick Spanos, who did all the photography for this album and has directed so many of my videos. He directed Had Anthony, who directed the Lost in Your Eyes Joey Mac duet video, was our DP cinematographer, along with Ben. Ben's last name.
Ellington.
Ellington, thank you. It's like a, yeah, I'm not good with last names.
A lot of people participate. Talented.
It's unbelievable. Like, we went, listen, it's my label with my manager, Heather Moore, who's behind the camera. And guys, we went big on this. Like, we went really cinematic and badass. And again, it's like really the message of my life, my book, my music. And it's really what it means to be a legend. I ran a social media contest, and people nominated their real life legends. And so the video opens with 5 real life legends, and my pick for a real life legend, Buddy Casimano, who's not been able to tour with me as of late, so I wanted to feature him. And what it means to be a legend really is to keep evolving, to root for others, to be kind to others, to be inclusive. So many things that really shined through in there were so many nominees to choose from, but we picked an amazing array. We have animal advocates, we have a first responder, we have a woman who writes books to empower young girls, and just, I loved highlighting that in this video as well. And I wrote a special, this is fun. So I wrote a special, composed a piano intro for Legendary that also shows kind of like when you're working at a craft that it's solitary and it takes that discipline. And so like my newfound boxing discipline really shows that you can, sorry, my phone's ringing. You can try new things at any age and any point in life. It really is meant to highlight that. It's not me trying to be an expert in boxing. I'm not there yet. But it's a great workout and a great art form because it's creative and inspiring and all of those things. But the piano intro, we are releasing that version wherever you stream music this Friday as well. And it's called the Me and Lee Mix. Whoa, come back. Because Liberace's nickname was Lee, and it's me and Lee at the piano in the beginning. So the Me and Lee Mix of Legendary is out on Friday with video. Woo! I've been talking a lot. It's really making the time go, though. It's so good. What else, you guys?
I don't know. My phone might die, so we're just,
All right.
we're just going along here.
Maybe
We might need to wrap it up.
We're like, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. But look at all the things that she's signing, and there's still stacks, like stacks.
So for
of
those
stuff.
joining,
Everywhere.
do you want to explain what's going on? And I'm going to rest my voice for a minute. and
Yeah,
focus
sure.
on
We're
signing.
here at Premier Collectibles in Tennessee signing vinyls and some books and all kinds of things. They're going to be doing bundles. We're going to list the landing page for the bundles here after, once we have the link is live. But if there's a few books left with her numbered signature in them,
Yes, here's one of
which
them
is so
now.
cool. They're almost sold out. So great. And those you can get at premiercollectibles.com/Debbie Gibson. So those books are already there. And then these vinyl bundles are going up soon.
Like a next day or two?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
next day or two.
Great.
And that's it. That's what we're doing here. They're so nice here. Thank you guys for hosting
Oh my
us.
God, this is amazing.
And so organized and so,
Want to introduce everyone, Heather?
yeah.
You too?
Where are we going first? We going to Scott?
Everyone met Scott.
Oh, you met Scott.
Yes.
Scott. Oh, Scott's been the star. Okay.
Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
I'm Katie.
Katie. So Katie's running the Premier Collectibles Instagram Live, so you know. And hold on, we have more people.
Hi, I'm Sierra.
Hi, Sierra.
Packing everything up.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Jay.
Making it all happen. Unbelievable, you guys.
So much
This
fun
is
doing
a
this.
full, all hands on deck operation.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It really is amazing.
All right, but I think we're going to wrap it up because we want to wrap it up. Meaning like the signing.
To be honest, we're going to be moving the party outside because the paint, you haven't lived until you've smelled paint pens for this long.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a little intense, so we're gonna make it a fresh air signing.
Beautiful day in Nashville, so we're gonna enjoy it.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. By the way, can I tell them the fun fact about that song in the book?
Yes.
So for those of you who follow me on social media, you know that I take out the trash and fabulous outfits to amuse myself and hopefully all of you. And I sing the theme from Mr. Rogers, which, by the way, I always sang it with one word. I always sang It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and then I realized it was this. And I included it in the book. And you know, when you include music that you didn't write in a book, and then you want to like sing it on your audiobook, you have to get permission. And by you, I mean my manager, Heather. And I just have to say that Mr. Rogers' estate, like in his being on the other side, it's always the first phone call back, and it's always a yes.
Always.
Mr. Rogers' legacy lives on in being generous and kind.
Yep.
And
The Fred Rogers Foundation.
all
Unbelievable.
the things.
Always the first to respond.
Always the first response, and so
And there's an example of leading with kindness.
yeah,
Right?
and inclusiveness.
Walking
Because he
their
was
walk.
One of those people who really like before people were so inclusive. I mean, people are still not inclusive enough for my sake. A lot of people, not all of you. But he really like broke a lot of ground in that way. So I love that he's a part of my new chapter, pardon the pun, but pun intended, and that he's a part of the book and the audiobook because he allowed me to sing his song, his people.
Amazing.
Thank you, Fred.
All right, guys.
All right, guys, and I will just say too, to my Diamond Deadheads, you guys check your content page on your Instagram if you're wondering what a Diamond Deadhead is. If you go to DebbieGibsonOfficial.com and EternallyElectric.com.
EternallyElectric.com,
right?
sure.
You can become a diamond, and in becoming a diamond, you can unlock access to things in terms of the book. But there'll be all kinds of stuff on EternallyElectric.com as well to do with the book. Merch launching this week, all kinds of stuff. There's so much happening. It's exciting, everybody. It's the Eternally Electric era. And again, you can go and get this right now at premiercollectibles.com /Debbie Gibson. And just keep checking back to my social media for when the links are available for the bundles. And yeah, I know it feels like I'm selling y'all something, and I am, but it's such a, this is like my life's work, all of this. And so you guys supporting me, it's so beyond me like trying to sell you things. It's me hopefully doing what I've always set out to do, which is shift your energy. Like when you read this book, when you listen to this music, know that I take you to places that are not glamorous, like all the challenges, the universal challenges we all go through are in this book. And I'm here having a great time, maybe a better time than I've ever had in my life. And so I say to everyone out there who needs that kind of little motivational kick, it's in here, and so that's the purpose of everything I do. Anyway, it was so much fun hanging out with you guys. You made the time go so much quicker. Not that it wasn't going.
How do you get out of that one?
No, but really, truly, that was like, just, I always get the energy back. So thank you guys so much.
Yay!
Have a great start to your week.
Everyone, see ya. Bye. Now I have to learn how to end this.